Hiya folks, I've just cleaned out that milli table to see sort of how good it's working. I'm quite pleased actually. I cleaned it out and panned out the results from what had gone into tub at bottom, and you'll see there's about 20 pieces. I do say 10 or 15 before, but there's at least 20. But it's very fine. And looking at it, and this is obviously all in black sands, there's stuff smaller than that what you can't see with naked eye. And something I want to be doing is trying to extract that from black sands. So this year I'm going to collect all my black sands up, take all the magnetics out of them, and try and smelt them using borax. Now, if anybody's got any advice on smelting gold, let me know. I know you can buy special flux. Borax is a flux anyway. I know you can buy special stuff. I'm trying to do it hillbilly style at home, you know what I mean? Cheap. See if it works for a start. Because I mean, you can buy stuff that's particularly made for gold. Look, if this is called miner's moss, but if I call it doormat, which this is doormat, it's about a third of price. So, you know what I mean? People think, oh, they're going gold prospecting, they're finding loads of gold. But in general, it's not that way, is it? But anyway, I'll get on with it. I'll show you what I found. I did some tests as well with a self-feed on my list table, but I'm not going to go further with that until I've got some fresh material. I'm not just running all that silty, dirty stuff through it again just to after I've cleaned it out. Anyway, it's nice to be nice. I thought I'd show you this. I didn't record me doing this, but I melted some 9-carat gold chains down. They were just two little broken chains what we had, and I thought I'd just melt them down, see how I could do it. I did them in a spoon. I've made this is made from refractory cement. I haven't tested it yet, I've got to heat it up. I'll film it when I test it because it could explode. I've had it on top of a radiator making sure there's no moisture in it, so I'm not going to do that today, because what I need to get is some borax, which is like hen's teeth here. I can't find any, but borax is very useful for not just killing ants in the garden and cleaning your clothes, but it also works as a flux for melting gold. So I'm going to try that, and the reason being is I've cleaned out my the milli table and I'm finding fine gold in it, and I also know there's stuff what you can't see in the black sands. So I'm going to collect all my black sands all year, take out all magnetics because there's no gold in magnetics, and try and process it so that you're catching really fine gold, trying to basically smelt it down and get the microscopic stuff out at black sands. We can only try. I've dug it, I've brought it home, might as well try and get as much gold out of it as I can. Might be interesting. Do you think anybody'd notice if I took one of these down to the river for an hour or two? They've been sat here all week, haven't even moved. One for the boy, one for Poppy. I'd bring them back, put a bit of diesel in. So guys, this is what the inside with the tub of the milli table looks like, the inside of it. I've run some pretty dirty stuff through this, and I haven't really cleaned it out. I'm convinced there's not a lot of, well, there should be no gold in that. That's the pump, it's got a bit of clay and stuff on it, but obviously there's nothing big going through pump, so it shouldn't be damaging it. If there's any gold, it should be in there, or at this end of the tub. Might have fell off. I'm going to try and reconfigure this so it catches the heavier stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan that out. I've also got some more stuff that I sieved out and in my smaller pan, which is here. So I'm going to wash that through again just to see if there's out in it. There's not a load of material, and any gold should drop through pretty quick. I reconfigured table, drilled holes here originally and just had it tipping down there, but what I've done is put that big one in there, and I can level it out that way. I should have done it that way in first place, to be honest, but I was being lazy. So I washed that pan of the bigger gravels out, and there's one little tiny speck in that, so there's a percentage. See if I can find it better in light for you. There, as a percentage, it's nothing. That's good. It's there at the side of that rock, if you can see it. But oh, there, just that tiny little speck at the end of my nail. So that's what I lost out of that stuff that I sieved. This is stuff out of that other bowl, this bowl. And if there is any real gold in it, it should be in here. What I've lost through the table. So it'll give me an idea of a percentage of what I've lost on what I've washed through it, really. And I've put a lot of stuff through it, so you know, I'm sure there'll be a little bit in this. And that's what the miller's table didn't catch first time through. I worked through all that that other tub under main catchment at end of table. Now, I mean, that's a pin, obviously. Now you can see how fine that is. There's 10 pieces, probably 15 maybe, but it's so tiny. And considering how fast I put the stuff through the table, then I'm really pleased with the actual result. And ultimately, I haven't lost it. It's there. But that is so fine. You won't, well, you can see, can't you? Reflection off the light, but you know, as I say, I'm quite pleased with how that table works. That's brilliant for cleaning stuff out. And ultimately, now I've cleaned it out, I'll try and keep it clean. I won't be putting so much silty stuff through. As I say, if there's 10, yeah, there probably is 15 pieces there. But like I say, microscopic almost. I'll snuffer it up. I'll take it anyway. I hope you can see in there. So what's happening? What's coming down here, dropping off that. Any heavies should catch in them riffles. Dropping off that way, and the light stuff's coming out that way, pumps in its own little tank. So a lot of the stuff should settle off. I'll probably change that little thing for what I've got pumping, but I ain't got anything else at the minute. And this is how I'm trying to set this up. Now I've got to put some more holes in here. This needs more water. But the idea of that is to pump water into that, set it up at a slope, so that then concentrates will run and drip out, hopefully, and clean out on the table there. And then I can just leave it to run with X amount of material in it, in theory. So I made the holes a little bit bigger so I've got a bit more flow. I could turn pump up a bit more, but I'm just trying to keep that I've got flow coming through that pipe as well. I've got a little bit of black sand here. I did have more, I just dropped it. But anyway, I'm just going to put that in there and see how it feeds, if it feeds. Not really enough to test it, but it's sort of dropping through anyway. I ain't got that vibration on it either. I'm guessing it would work a lot better with vibration. Let me try that. It's working to an extent. I think holes need to be a bit bigger. I'm not convinced it'll work very well at all, but it's worth a try, or it is worth a try. If not, I'll just spoon it in and watch the gold come up.